Oh, interesting. Hello. Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour. Where are we? We're in Coon's office. We are in Coon's office. Little scenery change. We're here chatting away. And, you know. So it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Christine, me too. I'm hanging in there. I have awful shin splints. Like awful. They're bad. But it's alright. I'll probably feel it tomorrow. It was definitely a very humbling experience, you know? I thought I'd be, you know, kind of okay. But I was sadly mistaken. I was hurt. And we didn't have any subs. So it was like, yeah, I felt it. I did stretch, yes. I did stretch. Just a little, I did stretch. I think it was just because like that much like pressure hasn't been applied throughout my legs like that in a while, you know? It's been a while. But I have to say, for what we were up against, we held our own pretty good, you know, for being a team. Then it was hilarious because Johnny was the only one there out of 8 teams with the running shoes on. I think 2 of us on our team had shin pads, the rest of us did not, because we were like, oh, like, you know, it's fine. Yeah, we showed every team there pretty much except for us was like a proper team. Like a proper team. Like they play week in, week out, practice, everything. So I was like, oh, boys, we're gonna get fucked. But it was still fun, you know? Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like we did amazing. Like we did great for what we were up against, 100%. We did great. We held our own. They didn't just simply walk all over us. Some parts, but, you know, it's alright. You know? Johnny was a great addition for never. Yeah, I know. Johnny was a stud up there. He was a brick wall. An absolute brick wall. Was it cold? No. It was indoor. It was indoor, so it was alright in there. Yeah, we had fun. You know, we had a good time. The boys had fun. Saw a couple buddies that I haven't seen in forever. I saw my one buddy Levi, who used to be my track buddy all throughout high school. I haven't seen him in like, I don't even know how long. It's been like at least 2 years, probably, at least. Saw him there. He was playing on a different team, so that was nice. Catch up a little bit. Yeah. Would you do it again? Yeah, I would do it again, yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun to watch. Good. Good. I'm glad that Alive was able to occur because for a while there it was like the service was very patchy and the Wi-Fi wasn't great. So it was kind of tough, but luckily Dev kind of came through and saved the day with the hotspot. Especially on my mom's end. I don't know. Charlie's, I think, was good. But Yeah, that game I was playing goalie, and I've never played goalie in my life, so that was interesting. It was actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed playing keeper. Yep, Charlie had fun. Yep. He's liking it. I mean, like, he's only really been tomorrow. Kuhn and I are taking him to like Niagara on the Lake to a couple of the wineries. We're gonna take him to like the falls, you know, show him around because he's really only seen like our small town and then like the soccer tournament today. So, but he is enjoying the small town vibes. He is enjoying that for sure. He was amazed because like when we went out for dinner tonight, we went out in like our little town here and we ended up seeing like a lot of people that like we knew, and he was amazed. He's like, holy shit, you guys know a lot of people around here. He's like, you don't see that in New York. Yeah, I guess that's true. Small town, everybody knows everybody for the most part, you know. Rihanna. Good one. You're so helpful. But I promise you this. I will never sleep better other than tonight. Yeah, no, I want to, I need to hit up Willie and see if he's gonna be in the Niagara area. I can't even speak, I'm so fucking tired. Niagara area tomorrow. Get him on down. But I can't even speak. I'm not even gonna lie, like I didn't do, like it was exhausting. Physically and mentally exhausting. It was good. Well, we'll see if we can get him on down here then. See if we can make that happen. You're speaking like I type. Don't you worry, ladies. Don't you worry. I'll go say hi to Charlie.
Co-founders have been set up and strategic players have been in there. When you do your first,
They're talking
raise,
business right now.
You do like that's your
Important things. Important things. We'll see Charlie afterwards. He's occupied already. Hola. Bonjour. Of course they are. Always. Josh. Plans tonight? Not much. After this, calling it a night, and I'm gonna catch the Team Canada game tomorrow. Catch the Canadian game. And then, yeah, we're off to Niagara on the Lake and starting our day, so it should be pretty solid. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a fun day. Getting some content, which will be nice, of course. Eve, surprisingly, like, yeah, to a certain extent, like, you know, he is still gassed and, like, and tired, but, like, honestly, if he didn't actually say it, I don't think you would really know, to be honest, you know? If he didn't actually say it, I don't think you would really notice. I've also never seen a human being eat so much chicken in a day. It's impressive. I told him that today. I was like, it's fucking impressive how much chicken you eat. It's a lot of chicken. He is like a machine. No, honestly. Like, no joke. He is. I think Monday. I think he said he was gonna leave Monday, but depends. Maybe it's Tuesday. We'll see. But right now it's scheduled for Monday. No, Charlie doesn't drink. No. Marie, hello, K Marie. What's up? What's going on? I love chicken too. Like I love chicken, but it's like he's eating 200 grams worth of protein worth of chicken. Like that's more than he went to Zare's, bought a full roasted chicken and ate it all. It was fucking impressive. Oh yeah, now you want a couple bites, eh?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
A little steak wrap.
Interesting.
Oh, you're live now.
I am. I'm in your chair, your beautiful chair.
My chair.
Yeah, your chair. The chair.
Did you talk about the tournament?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kuhn said we actually got a lot of respect today though.
Yeah.
We got a lot of respect.
A lot of
Especially
teams
the guy in
came
the
up.
running shoes.
This guy right here.
Yeah, I had about 4 or 5 people come up asking who this team was in the base. Because like, if you ever like look at like cash tournaments and how they work, there's like a lot of guys who come out there to win. They're fighting amongst
Oh
each
yeah,
other.
like these teams were screaming at each other.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Then there's us.
And then there's these guys just like cheering each other on, supporting them, and like all of the teams that they played, like
Stomp
2 of the
us.
guys came up. Not even stomp, but they would come up to me after and being like,
no, they were super
know?
cool about it too. Like even when
Yeah.
we were playing, like they were like, yeah.
We were happy when we got a shot on net.
Oh, dude, that was the best. That was the best. Our last game was definitely our best game though, for sure
Yeah.
as a team.
I want to say we could probably have beaten those guys.
Alright, boys.
Yeah.
You out of here? Yeah, go make something.
Yes, sir. Dude, it was nice seeing you, eh?
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Golf.
See you, man.
Oh,
Golfing.
see you, Kuhn.
Okay, I'm out.
You're dipping too?
Yeah.
Alright, brother.
Thanks for dinner.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
I'll talk to you later.
yeah, you gotta know.
Bye, ladies.
Oh, look, there he is.
Have a good
Hey,
night.
Charlie.
How's everybody doing? God, we're still a little sore from that game, yeah.
They asked if you were still as energized as you normally are, and I said honestly, if you didn't say anything, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Right, yeah, probably not. But if you see me walk, you'll definitely be able to tell.
I've also been talking about your chicken intake. It's a lot of chicken. Like I don't think you guys understand the amount. 200 grams of chicken or
No.
protein is, but he eats it in chicken pretty
Yeah,
much.
for sure.
So it's like I was saying, he went to Zare's today and bought a full like roasted chicken, ate all of it. Pretty much there's a little bit left, but pretty much ate all of it.
Oh,
then
yeah.
we left.
Even the bones!
Yeah, he would have eaten it all, but we left for dinner, where he proceeded to get more chicken.
You only live once, yeah.
Right here?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Except
You gotta make the games,
yeah.
You know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
How's everybody doing?
Charlie,
Nice to meet you.
take care. Safe travels home.
soon.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
What are you doing?
I won't say no.
We could even link up later tomorrow for dinner or something again. Or like after our whole
Rip some chickens.
our whole day.
I
See if
think
you're around. Or,
There's a little kitchenette in fucking place. I think we gotta whip up a little home cooked.
here. I'd be down.
Oh,
I'd do it. I'd do it.
I got, boys, I got
the aprons.
I wasn't gonna say it because I
wasn't gonna say it.
Now they're all going to go crazy. But yeah.
Alright, I'm about to hop on.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for dinner.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Bye, ladies.
You know your way out of this person.
Thanks for the support today. I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going on your live when you look like that. Jesus Christ.
I love John.
The best.
I love it.
Johnny's the best.
Just a straight.
Honestly, my favorite was him at the gym today. Dude, I've never been around somebody like that in the gym.
Oh yeah, he gets pumped.
He gets pumped and he's like yelling. Are you ready? Alright, here we must. Come on, we must. Come on. And I'm like,
love it.
Jesus Christ. I love it. And then he just gets in the fucking, he'll like, in between
says and he starts dancing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what?
I give him props. I've never been so one level for so long, ever like that.
No,
It's
like
always
an anomaly, man.
Yeah,
Gotta love him, gotta respect it.
absolutely.
Is your connection good or should I turn on the booster?
No, it's actually good. I
Is
haven't
it?
had any issues. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Josh.
yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it is getting pretty long. It is getting pretty long. I gotta.
My memorabilia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Josh Allen. There he is.
No, but
Daddy.
this is the first Bills mini helmet ever produced.
No,
1995.
actually,
Yeah.
No way.
The first time they ever made mini helmets.
that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got it at the expo.
That's sick. In Toronto,
Yeah.
the Card Expo.
Yeah. The guy, yeah, he had it, and I was like, I'll take it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, man. Enjoy your life.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Didn't recognize Charlie with layers. Oh, I know. Well, he only really threw on a jacket, I think. Oh, no, he changed actually before we came out. But earlier he was just in shorts and his muscle shirt. So, he has recently upgraded. Charlie's about to. He's about to go live. He's about to. Well, you know, got the jeans, black jeans, Under Armour sweater. Don't know what brand this is, but it's a vest. Oh man, it's tough. Standing is not fun right now. Not my friend. I need to actually go into like a fucking coma when I get home. The shoes. These are the shoes. Those are them. That was tough. No, it's okay.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay, baby. Yeah, no, that wasn't even the shin splints, really, honestly. That was just flexibility. Poor flexibility. Yeah, no, they're setting it up right now. A good stretch, absolutely. Absolutely. Hot shower, oh, absolutely. I've already had 2 great hot showers today. Did you have blisters? No, because I ended up just wearing my old cleats, like my old cleats, and it was kind of funny because like they're so like narrow, and like my feet just obviously aren't the exact. So like my little toe on my right foot literally popped out of my shoe. It was out of my shoe on the right side. Like you couldn't. It wasn't very noticeable, but if I like brought it up, you'd be like, oh shit. So yeah, I mean like they were. I'd say they were pretty broken in. You know, it's pretty broken in. Your mom was telling us? Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea where my most recent pair of cleats went. Not a clue. They got lost in the move or something. But Gonzo. I'm just happy I didn't take any like kicks to the shin or yeah, Dev had a blister like that big. He actually couldn't even play the last game. Like he could barely walk. Bonjour. Bonjour. My buddy Ryan, like I forget what I was saying. I forget what I'm saying. Oh jeez, what the fuck? Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Oh
Snowball fight.
Jesus. Fuck.
I love that Kuhn has to clean these up. I don't even think.
I gotta clean up the snowballs.
The mittens are off. At Brand Boulevard, bro, always look for creative ways to throw some fun your way.
Alright, moving to jungle.
That's true. That you know who actually juggles really well is Dev.
Yeah?
Dev. Diesel Dev. Dude, these are actually. Alright. Oh, run the cage. Hey, it's like a little baseball for you, eh?
Alright, I keep this
Bring out
very
that panda.
Keep this very tight.
Dude, we probably missed one somewhere and you're gonna find it. Like in the most random spot. Yeah, that's Dan the Man right here too. Yeah, you got Dan the Man here. We got of our goalkeeper the whole day.
I tried.
Dan, you did great. Considering more than half of the time there was an opportunity, you were completely by yourself, so you did fucking fantastic.
That 3 out of 1
yeah.
was top fun.
Yeah.
Tried my best.
Yeah.
Could only do so much, but it is what it is.
Hey, you made
Can't win-
fucking
can't
a lot of
win them all.
saves. A lot
Can't
of
win them
saves. Nope. We tried. We
I love it.
tried.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good time with the boys.
Oh,
Good time with the
it was
boys.
definitely a good time with the boys.
That's all you need in life. That's all you need.
That's it. Just good times, you know. The
Good
boys.
times, good
That's
vibes, couple of years,
Yeah.
living the dream.
it. Oh yeah. Exactly. It was fun. For not winning a game or scoring a goal, it was fun, you know.
Couple of injuries, we're fine though, we're gonna survive.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That's the main objective.
Dude, what are the Akun? I don't think after it. I was gonna say, what are the odds? I have not seen Levi or Caitlin in years.
No,
man.
I know, that's what I
And
said.
I've seen them both in
the
one
same
day. What are the odds of that?
Dude, I was like, hey, what?
Like-
I haven't seen them probably in probably Caitlin in 5 years, Levi in 3, and then for me to see them both in the same day. I was like,
Yeah.
that is crazy. And they're both married now. And it's
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
I was like, what the this is
my
nuts.
mind was blown. I was like,
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
not real.
dude, what's going on?
Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. Oh goodness.
Literally, I literally haven't seen Caitlin since you guys
Yeah,
graduated.
did you
Eh?
remember me telling you that?
Haven't seen either Levi or Caitlin in years, and we see them both on the same day. That was crazy.
It is what it is.
It is.
The way
Life's
she goes.
weird. Life's
The way she
weird.
goes.
Yes. Hello from Missouri. What's going on from Canada? From Canada. Yeah, no, it was good. It was nice. Like I said, we saw a lot of people today that I haven't seen in a little while. So it was good. Très bien. Your hair grows fast. I wouldn't say it grows fast though. It's been I'd say about a year for sure. 100% a year since I've got a proper, full out haircut. Definitely a year, because it was when we went to Vancouver is when I had my hair cut the last time. And then I trimmed it up before that one Vancouver trip a couple months ago. But if that was not a full haircut, you know? But
I brought my phone charger.
Just make sure to lock the doors. It's like button on
Carla, I'd say so. Yeah, I don't know if you've met Ryan or not, but that would probably be the only one I would think that you haven't. What time is it there? 11:40. The bandana? Yeah, the bandana, the good old Nike bandana. Yeah, it was good. Comfortable, you know? It was comfortable. And it wasn't it got soaked if you sweat. So it was nice. C'est très bien. Très bien.
There we go.
Now we're in business. Yes. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Kim, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where are you? We're at the office right now. The office. Chilling. Just chilling.
Yeah, we are.
Hurting, you know, collectively.
We
As a
felt
group.
better in our days.
Yep.
We felt better.
Yep. Hey, we play together, we hurt together. That's how she goes.
That's true.
We play
This is
together,
true.
you hurt together.
We each feel each other's pain.
We all
really.
go down. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna. So Ryan, the one guy on our team that could probably run forever.
Yeah.
Like he's
He
the
killed
one
it.
that you haven't met. I played soccer with him for a long, long time. He's a great buddy of mine.
Yeah,
He- Literally. So he ran an Ironman. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's pretty much like it's a massive race, but you run, swim, and bike. And then after that, he's like, "No, it's not enough." So he's like, "I'm doing an ultra marathon, which is 100 miles. An ultra marathon is 100 miles." Diane, thank you for the hearts. Thank you very much.
I just need to be vodka.
But it's insane. It's insane. And he almost got through. I think he got like 100 and around near 150 kilometers in, I think. Maybe just under. Or maybe it was 130 regardless of such, I was like, that's insane, man. Like,
I tell you what, I got about a mile in, and then
yeah.
it's as good as she gets for me.
But like the way he puts it, it's like it's all a mindset thing, and like I understand that because he's like, you know, you hit a point physically where it's like, you know, like that's pretty much it. Like that's yeah.
My beer. I don't know what happened to it.
And he's like, that's pretty much it. So if you just keep going, like, you know, you're not really gonna hurt more. But it's like it's such a mental thing for sure. Like you have to have that mindset. Oh yeah, and you have to train for that. That's not something you just sign up and go do. Like you have to have the mindset, the will, the want to do it because it's 100 miles. And on top of that, it's not like you go and like, you know, you stop at a certain time and then it's like, okay, you go back to your hotel, you take you sleep and then you start again the next morning. Like it's 36 hours straight. So you run as much as you can in those 36 hours or 32 hours, one of the two. And if you want to sleep, you pretty much go off the path and then like just take a nap for however long you want to sleep for, get up and start running again. And it's like, what? Like,
Did you twist
What?
my tap like that? So this is my beer.
oh,
After all that, I'm searching. I'm
You're like,
like,
I don't know if
Coons
this is my
twisted my
beer
thing,
or
and I
not.
know he does that to his.
oh yeah.
So I was like, no, this is Coons.
yeah, not Coons.
Mine.
Yeah, that would have thrown me right off too.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. Honestly, I don't have the mindset to do like, or the will or the want.
The
to do
100
that.
miles?
Yeah.
There's no.
But like, I was
For me,
like, that's
physically,
respect, man.
I
because
couldn't.
that's fucking insane. Not many people would do it. So I was like,
No.
big props to you.
I really wonder how many people were actually in that run to begin with, and
Yeah,
where
me too.
everyone kind of dropped out,
Yeah.
and like how far they made it.
People, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wonder. I know, like the Boston Marathon, like a shit ton of people do it. So
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I wonder
that's
how many people
awesome.
actually complete it. Like
I'd
obviously,
say pretty much, like, I'd say almost everyone completes it because, like, at a certain point, like, a lot of people just walk.
walk. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but the Boston Marathon you have to qualify for.
Oh,
So
sure.
it's like
Sure, it's not something you just sign up and
Yeah,
go.
like you go do normal ones and
Yeah.
walk, but like Boston you have to qualify.
Oh, okay. What will they like? So any regular one, do you think like a lot of people would actually finish? If you were to just not a qualified one,
I don't know.
I wonder how many people actually drop out halfway through or something.
Yeah,
Do I have to
I
qualify
don't
for the
know
Crystal
either.
Beach 5K?
Come on.
I'd pay if you finish the Crystal Beach.
Did you tell babe? Okay, one of my favorite things today was I said it in there, but like I'm like dude, I'm running around, right?
Yeah.
And I just I'm going upstairs. I see just Alex, man, like he just I'm just
Dragging my feet like.
and I'm like, because this was right when the schedule kind of got messed, and this was after you guys finished your doubleheader. And I was like, yo, are you good? He goes, no. And goes right into the bathroom, and I'm like, okay.
Finally puked.
But like, dude,
Finally.
like as I was telling you guys, man, like every team, like you guys were the most respected team at that turn. I'm not even fronting, like. They
No,
came
that's
up-
good. That's reassuring.
They
You know
win.
what? That
They
classifies
came
to me as a
up. I will-
double
and they were
better then.
Those
It's a
teams were
win.
good in the sense of like when they were playing us, they were hard, but afterwards they were always very genuine and like, good
Yeah.
job, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys are good.
Well, like they came
Yeah.
up and they're just like, man, like who are these guys? I was like, listen.
We're all
They
wearing
liked
like
it.
different
Yeah,
shirts. And,
Yeah,
like,
no shirt
everyone's got
ties.
like
I compared it
jerseys.
like you remember kicking and screaming before they got the Italians.
That's so
Dude,
true.
my favorite, you guys are like, Alex is just has this like.
Oh,
You're just
yeah.
fucking flat back, right? And then you're just sitting there chilling. You got fucking Charlie like video recording. Got Johnny just pissed.
Yeah.
Got fucking Alon like dying. Dan's just there like good guy with that. Who's the other guy?
Matthew Pilkington. He played travel
Oh,
with
yeah,
me
yeah.
for like four
Where did he
or five
come
years.
He played in Welland apparently.
No, he played in the falls with me. And
Oh,
me and
right.
Nar, he was on our team. He was
okay.
sick actually. He used to be
Yeah.
really good. I mean, he still had a great touch.
Yeah.
Just same boat as the rest of us. No conditioning. So, you know,
We lost
no
that part.
conditioning. But
I will say.
yeah,
I-
he came because Dev called him and was like, man, like we don't have any subs. Like,
Yeah, but
and
you look good,
He came
bro.
out.
When I watched you, like you looked good.
Listen,
Like,
we
your
all played
touch
well.
was there.
It's just we lost our conditioning for real. Like we
yeah, like the touch
No,
was
but
there
like-
still.
But you also looked like, you know, I love all of you guys on the field, but you, like, Alex kind of looked like you were like, all right,
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah.
like, separated
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
from the pack.
Yeah.
But your touch is, like, still impeccable.
Dude, I fucking drilled Dan with a ball on the fucking. Dude, last game I'm
Dude.
playing net. Dan somehow managed. I don't know. Our rotation was so.
I was
fucked.
yes,
He
I'm
was
just
striker,
sitting there.
and then all of a sudden somehow ended up the last man back. So I'm like, okay. But the ball came through and it was like a run, so I came running at it. I'm like, I'm just gonna bomb it. I don't care.
Hey, bro, I wish I could.
Oh, I put a screamer, like one where it's rolling towards
Yeah.
you, and I got under it, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
barely got off the ground, so I had steam. Dan turns,
hit me right in
just
the ass.
smokes a man, loudest bang. I'm like, oh.
And they got it and they missed, thankfully, I'm pretty sure. But, like,
Yeah, they didn't score,
I gave
yeah.
a straight break. I was like, oh, and there it is.
Yeah, no, we missed the net. Yeah.
All honest.
Yeah, it was fun.
just like,
it was sick. It was a good time.
well, yeah.
Like for what? Yeah, like I said.
It was fun. That's what matters.
I think,
In my
like, all the
opinion.
players had a good time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think some of them were mad
So
at each
these-
other more than they were mad at like.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Some of
But like,
Right
but when
picks.
you deal with like a 19 plus cash turn, like men's
Yeah.
cash tournament, like you're gonna get those guys who are
Oh,
like,
yeah.
who are there
Fired
in
up.
that 2000.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
100%.
and so they'll do. I went up. I have it on camera when I like, dude, that navy blue team. You know the ones who were yelling at each other.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They were upstairs, right? Like where the like Limey Lager was serving their like
Right.
beer tent thing. They were in the middle of it, and this guy was doing his full-on David Goggins speech. Do you know what you're here to play for? Cause I don't know what you guys are here to play for. I want to see blood on and sweat on that field.
Oh god.
And I'm just like, dude,
That's awesome.
because I'm trying to cross through them, right? Like
Yeah.
I have to like, and I'm just
gonna
like,
sneak by in here.
hit record. So I got a nice little fucking.
What team was it? Oh, it was that other team that was in the yellow that wasn't the Sting. No, they weren't yellow. Yeah,
Like
yellow and
blue
black.
and yellow.
It kind of looked like the old 40-year Sting. Like it was black.
yeah.
So we were playing against them, and there was a kid that was wearing a red bandana. Just a little guy. Like he must have been.
Oh, yeah,
5'3".
yeah.
He was the one that I
He
called a
had,
little
he had
fucking
some kids,
fair.
right? Like
Did he have kids?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the
so.
one I call a little ferret after he scored. Because he outpaced me a little bit at the end and he scored because of it. I was like, oh, you little fucking ferret. I was so mad. And then after he was the nicest guy and I was like, I'm such a dick. Like, that was just the heat of the moment on the field. Like,
but like you could tell, even though you knew it, like Alex knew it was just like, you guys knew what you got. Not you didn't know what you got yourself into, but like you probably.
Once I got there and I saw everyone wearing the same jerseys,
once he got there, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, this is even what I
serious.
envisioned.
Yeah,
but
sure.
like, but you could tell like Alex just was still like, you were fiery. Like even though he was like, I could tell like you were.
Johnny was getting fiery. Johnny was getting fiery.
The best was like, not the best actually. I should have said, but like the first game, man. So like, I'm running around the fields just trying to get like footage of all the games. Dude, I have the clip of like these two guys just start screaming at each other. Like, you know, like in soccer, such a pussy sport where,
No, I know, but
to the point where it's like, and if they get mad, like they're gonna go up and like if they get like, dude,
like,
if we were to go like this, like if they were to go like this, like fuck, you know, and and I'm
Dude,
like,
I saw it in the one game in the World Cup already. The guy didn't even touch him, and the guy cradled on the ground like he just got socked in the face. I'm like, they just showed the replay, and he nudged your chest.
like,
Those are terrible.
my
I hate
God.
seeing that. It's like,
It gives such a bad because it's like when you play like around our age, especially, it's like not light. It gets dirty.
Oh yeah.
William was like, because overall, like for the winery and I guess like their beer launch, like it was a successful event. So he was like, I want to run one in the spring, but I want to get like 3 months to promote it, but then do divisions for each. So it's like recreational.
That would be fun.
And then like,
that would be way better.
So do it over 2 days. Do it outside, like on a smaller. So I think that's what he's gonna do.
If that was properly, like not prop, but like more time. If you were allocated more time,
dude,
you like because you were saying what 3 weeks by the time it was improved to when it was.
So we sat like they probably understand. Like the reason the tournament started was because of this company I do work for, and I said like they're like a winery in Niagara on the Lake. They're like British background, and they're launching a beer. So I was like, do a soccer tournament because you can pool guys together, you can promote it. It'd be great. I'm like, yeah, for sure. But they gave 3 weeks to have that, and they wouldn't spend a dime on promoting it. Like there was no Facebook ads, there was no Google ads, there was no newspaper. So I'm just sitting there cold calling motherfuckers, being like, hey, you got a team, trying to like text people. Got 8 teams, and it's just like you're gonna get like that discrepancy of skill level where it's like it's
And Charlie's online.
Charlie's just going nuts. And then, but you're gonna get that discrepancy in skill level for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, but like, yeah, if there was more time, and then you could set up those. Because I think like you could definitely get a bunch of more teams, for sure. Like
absolutely.
A little bit of advertising.
Like we do that again for sure.
Oh, I
we just need a few more subs.
And then if we were in the rec league, I'd because it would be just for fun.
We'd be in that rec.
Yeah.
So like we had 3 teams try to sign up on the last day.
That's crazy.
And it's just like that's annoying when it's like
Well, it's like we already have everything.
every single
planned
soccer organization from Niagara Falls, Fort Erie to
Like Grimsby.
no. Fort Erie to what's east of Toronto, Markham.
Markham.
Every single soccer team we called all of them.
Really?
And it was just like, but the problem is like when you're in Ontario, it's like you need a sanctioned tournament. So next time when they do it, it's going to be OSA sanctioned. So like OSA is like the
So that
Ontario
means
Soccer
teams can properly
Association.
put one in.
Well, it's like because unless you have an OSA sanctioned tournament, they can't blast it out. Like these organizations can't blast it out, but they would tell me, they'd be like, okay, we can tell our players like word of mouth, but we can't blast it out. Whereas like OSA tournaments, they send one email to everyone. So like they could have like
that's what I was telling William. Like, you could have like 20.
You could run a proper tournament.
Like, you could run like 20 fucking teams.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think it would be really fun to see, like, you have a recreational league, and it would be cool to, like, incorporate, like, you know, you have,
That's a
like,
good
you
spot to
bring,
do
like,
it too, 'cause
Charlie
they have,
down
like-
again, you get Tanner, and these guys who know how to
yeah.
play,
Yeah.
bring them down, set it up, make it a thing.
Yeah.
It would be really cool. And I think in the
absolutely.
spring when it's outside,
Oh,
you, like,
that's-
yeah.
And they have
Because they
like
can have
the
the
fields there too.
well, it's like also it's like if you looked at like how the like place was set up, it was
Structured,
like
yeah.
you know they're
Structured.
promoting they're upstairs. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, there were 2 teams up there drinking beer because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're all like other teams are trying to fight for cash, right?
Yeah.
So it was like
The recreational
whereas
like where you're
outdoors, you're probably gonna get maybe
Shit.
more like casual people coming.
Oh, for sure. You will definitely get more than
So that's
casual.
but he texted me
And,
said
and,
it's
and
not
like
positive.
honestly, I was surprised to see that people brought chairs and were like sitting and just watching. Like it was older
Yeah,
folks and they were just
yeah.
sitting and watching. So I was like, people would actually come to watch. Like not that many, but there'd be
Oh, yeah.
people watching for sure, and they drink some beers.
yeah.
Like, why not?
And bring people in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's your shtick. You want the recreation guys that just don't care. They're there
Well,
to drink.
and if you're in the spring too, odds are if the weather's nice, these teams are gonna have their they're gonna have
Yeah.
little what is it? Like not gazebos, but you know what I mean.
Set up
Yeah, yeah,
outside.
Yeah, so they'll have
And,
their
like,
little tents and
tents.
people will be out there
I
on
think-
like tailgates down. And
Yeah.
Two, the
there'll be a
biggest
lot
thing-
of traffic.
The biggest thing I real because like I knew probably like on each of those teams like because those were the people that I talked, so I knew which teams were coming, and I just knew like I knew from the get go it was like, dude, this is going to be like it's skill like it's gonna just be here to here. But it's like at the end of the day, you just had to fight to get teams because they paid rent on that place and they needed the money back.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
had to find sponsorship, and it's like in 3 weeks, it's just like that's not enough to run like a good. But it worked out.
It worked out well.
really well.
yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it works.
The best, that was the best it could have been for that association right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the next one, they built from that, for sure.
Good foot in the door.
But I think you too,
Exactly.
like what I realized was they needed like a tournament organizer.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't fall on the fucking
Well,
the guy filming and the refs to
Yeah.
be like, hey, like,
Yeah.
we gotta put this together right now.
because you have to expect delays. You have to expect that, like,
Yeah, it's not gonna go to plan.
because like, how are you gonna take into account when ref shows up late?
Yeah.
Because like of whatever thing he has going on, like he's getting paid $25 a game, so that guy's like not like
He's
you know
not
what I mean?
super
It's not
inclined
like
to
he's
come.
not
Yeah.
super like he's not gonna be there 30
He's not
minutes
dropping
later.
anything and be like, oh, I gotta.
So it's like when one game's late, it's like okay, then you have to reevaluate, restructure the schedule.
Yeah.
But you know, so you need that like, cause dude, I never until I got the final schedule, like I never knew the games.
Yeah.
So it's like then you have to look and you know.
Yeah.
But overall, it's cool. And you guys kill it,
Yeah.
and like you guys like people loved you guys.
Yeah, that's a W in my
played
I
hard,
think,
we played
like it was honestly
Yeah.
I don't want to say heartwarming. That's a little too like
No, I know what you
into
mean.
it.
Yeah.
Like, but the right word. It was just like nice to hear like people come up and be like, oh yeah, like I like fucking Charlie, man, listen to this guy.
Oh, yeah. Man, well, even like the goalie, like when I was at the end there, when I was like, yo, we're not playing the last game, he was like, man, thanks for coming out. You guys did good, man. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks,
And
dude.
it's
I
like-
appreciate that.
But I also I think like 4 round robin games was just
Dude, that was absurd.
That was a lot. Yeah.
I like the 3.
Three's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then
the
in the
4th, I was like,
elimination.
that should have been the first elimination.
Yeah, for sure.
Like-
For sure.
it's just
And unless it's like like obviously that was competitive. However,
Well, it just started so late in
It's-
the day too, so it was like it forced a lot of games in a short period of time. So it was like
yeah.
we played the 4 games within 2 hours, or no, within 3 hours, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is like, I know they're only half-hour games, but that's still a lot within that span. Like,
for sure.
and then you're stopping, and then you're going, and then you're stopping.
And that would have been longer too had we have played our game. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because then it would have been another 30 minutes, and then somebody else would have had to play, and then it would have been like it would have run out like another
Yeah.
30 minutes, if not more.
Yeah.
So by the time it actually finished, it would have been like 7.
But it's cool. You guys got to come out, get some cardio in.
Oh yeah, that was the most cardio I've had in like.
It was nice. It was
It's nice to get a little bit of
It
cardio.
was a nice little boys moment. Hey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be something I talk about for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I already told Will, I go, oh yeah, I was in a soccer tournament. He goes, oh, how'd you guys do? I sent him the little card on the bottom of just how we did. He goes, oh, so not good. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Weaver also just wouldn't.
No.
Foot.
No, you would never see him there. No.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No.
No.
Dude, the only sport I actually ever see him like kind of somewhat apply himself for was ball hockey.
yes.
Was ball hockey.
Yeah, we loved ball
in
hockey,
gym class
yeah.
and at our CBHS. Yeah, it was ball hockey.
Well, it was good, man. Like you guys had it. I think like too, even when I watched you guys play, but you guys like stuck it together. Besides that one game when you got, you know,
We got better as
we got far.
as we
Yeah,
went.
that
We
last
got better.
game,
Yeah.
like you guys like you were playing well, like you held your own, and the fact no other team had fucking every other team had a bench.
Yeah.
You guys-
We were
Yeah,
the
one
only.
sucks.
We were the only games that they would stop like halfway through and be like, "No, we need a water break for the other
Yeah.
team," and I'm like,
Whoa.
"Good man, you're a good
That's
man." Like I'm sucking wind right now. Oh, Uncle Neil's in here.
No.
Yeah,
No
Uncle Neil.
way, Uncle Neil, what's up, buddy? But yeah, no, it was wild. You guys did really well in my books.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
But like, how are you gonna get like those guys
Yeah.
teams over there coming in and like they got guys who play like
Yeah.
X University and
Yeah.
stuff.
Some people
are
are
there like
like-
dude, they're there playing like for the.
Oh, yeah.
For the money. Yeah, they're there for the money.
It's just like, all right, you want to make.
It would have been nice to win the money, but like at the same time, I was like, I'm here for
I'm here for a
beers
good
and
time.
some- and
I
then
think
for some
like-
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, that was put together in 3 weeks. You get
Yeah.
3 months to put together a little spring
be
tournament.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
It'd be
was so. I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
So I think
honestly.
like with a spring tournament and you get a couple, dude, you will get spawned. You'll have because the biggest thing I said, I was like, you don't have like an after party.
Yeah.
Not an after party. Like you don't have a place like.
To
I
go.
think in that type of tournament, like you need to have a place where it's like this is where you.
After the tournament, and they were all like, yeah, we're going. So it's like you're literally getting
That's what I mean.
teamfuls of
Asking,
Yeah.
hungry people who are looking to drink
Asking.
too.
Yeah.
And it's like
Asking,
the thing
well, let's
is
go.
with that place is like tailgates is just fucking not too far. So I was like,
Yeah.
you call tailgates and just get dude. If you have a structured tournament where you have a competitive division, you have a recreational division. The only thing is like that I see the problem with that is like how are you gonna like will the competitive team be like, yo, we're gonna go in the recreational division and like you know what I mean?
But
Like,
well, then you'd have to have the recreational not win anything. Like that would be kind of.
That's true.
That's actually true.
If there was a
That's a good
prize,
point. That's a really good point.
That would
Actually.
actually,
the
yeah.
competitive
It's like-
wouldn't have to win.
I think like
really smart.
at the end of the day
No.
is like
They're there to have fun.
That's very true because I feel like there's a lot of those teams who will just like pay to like have something to do on a Saturday.
Oh, for sure.
Because that's a
they'll
weekend
treat it like
thing.
a practice.
They'll treat it like,
Like, oh, that's
and they'll
the
also
weekend.
treat it like, yo, that's the weekend where it's like then Sunday they can go. But you have a place where it's like people can go to after, like you're saying, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's so like exactly what you're saying. Because that's what I was trying to get. I was like, yo, like get one of these fucking bars or like one of
Yeah.
these places to get on board with it.
Server
Just the
event almost
timeline-
exclusively.
The timeline just didn't work for it, but it was just like,
You know what would be a really good one for next year or even for the spring would be Handlebar Hanks.
Yeah.
That's a very
that's what
popular
one of the
one.
other guy, one of the other teams was telling me was like,
Yeah.
he gave me a number of the guy who was like
That
worse at
absolutely.
handlebar games. So
because that one's recognizable by a
Yeah.
lot of people.
and I
very
think
much
too, like dude, if that was put together in 3 weeks, you get 3 months to put together a tournament.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
8 teams and people like 8 teams is hard to like harm with no
Oh, well, that's a lot.
advertising.
8 teams
Which
of
is
7
all-
guys at least.
Well, it's
There's
crazy
no-
that it wasn't
7
on
guys.
anything at all. Like no Facebook, no.
No, they
Anything
wouldn't-
like that,
they would-
yeah.
Well, it's like they're also just starting that beer account, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like it doesn't have the following.
We were talking
But
to him
now
about that.
there's,
Like,
like-
and he said, yeah.
but
we
now
don't
there's,
much
like-
there, yeah.
8 teams who are like, all right, we play in this tournament, and then I find out there's 3 teams who want to sign the final day.
That's 11
And
teams
then
right there.
you kind of get that like,
Yeah.
word of mouth where it's like, all right, did this tournament, do it again, and then you divide it, and you just get bigger. Because to rent that place was like, I think it cost just under $4,000, which is like a lot, but not really.
Man, they lost a
What's
lot
it?
of money building that place.
Oh yeah,
Like, it did not do
for sure.
half as well as
They
what
were
they
like-
thought it was gonna.
No, it was like I remember. Yeah, I know.
Like, they
Do
lost
you
a
remember
shit
that?
ton.
Do you remember that article that came out about
Yeah, well, because even our team was trying to rent, and they were charging a stupid amount per hour, and it was like, we're not doing this. Like, we're not. And they're like,
no,
yeah,
it's
but
not
they
worth
lost so much money. Like, they can't charge anything less because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
Once
far
you
the
say
whole-
no and this person says, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe we gotta tone it down because otherwise
Well, I
no one's
think
just
it
gonna
was
do
like
it.
Yeah.
all in all, it was like around like $2.5-3 million to like
Yeah.
get the land,
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
everything. So it's like after that, it's like
And then you have to worry about all the build, and you have to excavate that whole
Oh, yeah.
land,
Oh, yeah.
level it, and put turf, which is expensive as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not like super high grade, but it's not the worst grade either. Like,
No,
it's still
yeah.
pretty decently priced.
In
So
an
it's like-
indoor dome, you gotta build, yeah.
And then on top of that, you have the dome on
Yeah,
it, and it's
yeah.
like,
And that added.
yeah. I don't know.
can I use Can I use your charger? What?
Yeah.
All right, ladies. We're gonna do a Q&A here. All right. We're gonna do a Q&A. So, you know the drill. I'm gonna unzoom. Oh, I'm not even zoomed in. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Usually I am. Okay, we're gonna do a Q&A here. Send in the questions to the question box. We'll pick one. Man, no, I think something's wrong with my actual phone because it doesn't. It seems like every charger I use, I have an issue with.
Try connecting it
Oh,
to
it's
my
good.
laptop.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good. Okay, good. Oh, where's the bot? Oh, wait, hold on here. Wait, what? What?
That was lightning, so it might be just their own question.
Did they take out the question box? Yeah, they did. Okay, we can just read them. We'll pick them from the comments. Damn, I didn't know they took that out. That sucks. That sucks. But yeah, put them in the comments and we'll pick them out from the comments and we'll go from there. It's been gone. Yeah, it's been a while since we tried to use that feature.
Thank you so much.
It's been a minute.
You got Carmen here. You got Kitty Kenmore, Jeff, and also.
Yeah, well, that Dan went to Cuba, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Charlie's feeling good.
Yes.
Will Dan come back to Nashville one day? Will you, Dan? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When and where?
When and where?
Not when, I guess, but when.
Just when. Strictly when.
When we going?
Will you be making any New Year's resolutions?
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
like-
gotta go in the gym a little bit more, I think.
Dude, I feel like that's
Do a little
every
running.
year that it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
always
yeah.
never,
You always
like,
say it.
never,
You
yeah,
always
never
say it.
ends up.
Do we do it? Ah, it's tough to do.
Oh, then you
but-
go to the gym and you see how many other people said the exact same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
January.
Well, that's the
February,
thing. They
worst
always
months
say
to go.
like that's their, gyms get the newest memberships.
Oh, yeah.
Every year.
And then
right
after
at the beginning, and
like
then
February, you start to slowly see it.
yeah,
Week by week,
yeah.
the numbers start to go back to normal, and you're like, yep.
I am 6 foot.
You're like, yep.
I am 6 foot. To answer that question.
Yeah, he's 6 foot. Dan the man. How is it possible these guys are 6 feet?
It's actually weird. Like every single one in our
pretty
friend
neutral.
group is like,
It's like,
yeah.
Dude,
yeah. But you're not far
you guys
off.
are all bullshitting.
Hey,
I went to the
whoa!
doctor's last. I am 5'10" and I say it proudly.
Whoa!
These guys are like.
Listen.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's like when he says he's 6 foot and it's just like the guy walks through the door and he's just like,
Yeah, that's good.
Truck or car, Dan? What do you drive?
I drive a car.
He's got the car.
I am in a car. It's actually funny. I was driving. I was going to work, and a deer comes out of nowhere and just runs into the side of my car and decides.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember you saying this, actually.
yeah. So my mirror was completely gone, and just got that fixed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, I almost smoked a deer the other night.
Yeah.
On my way home from the gym, dude. But yeah, it's dark as shit because
Oh,
the
yeah.
sun sets early. I'm coming down and like it had its, so it was standing in the middle of the road, but its back was facing me, so I couldn't see its eyes or anything until I was close enough where it just was getting into my headlights, and then it turned around to look, and I saw the eyes, and I'm like, holy fuck! And like you're not supposed to slam on your brakes, but I had a little bit of time. I wasn't going that fast where I didn't like I could have slowed right down.
Yeah.
So I did, and it was just like a young little buck, and he's like just looks at me and just walks off. I'm like,
Wow. Okay.
holy, dude, my heart was pumping.
Well, what I did, so it came out of the side of my view, and I just seen it out of the side of my eye, and I pulled, like no one's coming this way. I looked ahead of me, I saw no one was coming in that side, so I pulled to the right, slammed on my brakes, and it ran into the side of my door, and it took off my mirror,
That's
and dented my door, and I was like, and I literally just got out of my house. I was probably 500 meters out of my house.
That's so
And I called my parents, I go, oh yeah, like
a deer just hit me.
a deer just hit me. And they're like, all right, drive home, because I'm going to work. So I would switch out my car, I go to work, and I'm like, yeah, I just got hit by a deer, guys.
Like,
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah. What can I do?
So, you know, what are you going to do? What's my favorite Metallica song? I would say Masters of Puppets. Or Nothing Else Matters. That's also a good one.
Yes.
From Whom the Bell Tolls.
I
I don't know, I like a lot of Metallica songs.
They do have some good tunes.
I
I don't know the
went to the
names of
concert.
them, but I have.
Yeah.
Like I would know it if I heard it. For sure.
I just went to their concert in
totally
Buffalo
would.
not too long ago, so
I have no idea.
that's where I got
You don't
this.
like to rock out, dude.
It was in Buffalo.
No.
That's why it's got the buffalo on. I don't know if you can tell. It's a buffalo.
Oh, did somebody say Buffalo?
The buffalo.
Yeah, bring up the buffalo.
Yeah,
Show them the Josh Jacks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the
Oh no, here. Here
Yeah.
we go. So we got the, if you turn it to the right. Okay, you can't see it, but right on the Flutie Flakes box, we got not just the Flutie Flakes box, we got the Flutie Flakes candy bar wrapper.
wow.
We got the jackpot candles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
classic jackpot candles.
Shout out to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Then we got Alan. We got Stefan on the Pop Funks. This here, we have the first mini helmet made. So this is from 1995. Bill's mini helmet. We got the Josh's Jacks. We got about a $2 fake plant. And we have my daddy.
Daddy.
My daddy. But
And it's
not hung
signed,
up yet
too.
because Justin doesn't know how to do that properly. The studs. Apparently you have to get a stud finder.
Yeah, crucial. Whoa, that's still super zoomed in. Hello.
Right in the eye.
Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, ladies. I think it's time to, hit the road again for a little chunk of time. You know what I mean? It's time to hit the road. Like, not like that. Not the live. Like, I mean, like, out of our area. Not the live. I wasn't talking about the live. I'm saying, like, traveling. The boys need to hit the road. You know what I mean? We need the organic WGA vibes. You know? Yeah, no, Florida is still, yes, that was just want to get the tournament over with. I have an appointment to get my car undersprayed and everything on the 29th, and then literally after that, packing the bags and getting the fuck out of here. See you later. You know? So it'll be good. Back stateside. Jasper's nice. Australia.
That would be crazy.
Is this the time we send it down to Australia? Send it down? Neil goes, come to Victoria, Coon can practice his golf swing.
Alright, listen.
Oh, what a stud.
I don't know, dude. We could do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I need some time. to
That's a
set it up.
discussion, but
That's a discussion,
yeah, that'll
but,
be a
like,
discussion, but
It's a
yeah.
discussion. But
Yeah.
it's thought after.
Yeah.
What's that for?
I don't know, it'd be cool if I was
Get down
maybe
to
the guys
Australia.
get down to
Australia? Oh,
Australia!
that is a
But
destination
like,
spot.
the
for
only
me, for
reason,
sure.
so Griffin was telling, so Griffin's like
Yeah.
moving to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Is
So
he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
asked me if I wanted to go down to New Zealand for a couple of weeks in January, and I was
That'd
like,
be pretty
all right. I'm pretty sure New Zealand's, I don't know.
New
I-
Zealand's
very close,
Yeah, you
yeah,
could,
yeah,
yeah.
Because I think
It's
we're-
reasonable.
I feel like New Zealand, Australia, and all those fucking countries.
If we're down there, we might as well,
Same,
like,
well, it's like dude. To me, it's like if you're gonna go that side of the world, you gotta go for like.
yeah.
So I need some time to
Some time.
orchestrate it. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know, I'd 100%.
After I'm back from Spain, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. When do you leave for that?
Second week of December.
Oh, okay, so coming up.
Yeah, coming up. I'm out for a week.
But maybe I'll take my little trip to fucking Florida then while you're in.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
I'll just take
yeah.
a couple day trip down to Florida while you're in Spain for your
Yeah.
2 weeks and then come back and we
I
can
think
set
I'm
it
only
up.
going now for 10 days.
Oh, that's not bad.
But
That'll be cool
pretty
though,
much
go to
2 weeks.
Spain. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess.
Espanol?
But it'd be cool to,
Justin thought Alabama was a city in Texas.
dude. I love it. I just want to go there one day.
Where?
Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. In my head, it's like I always like when I was younger. I had no idea where it was.
I'm
I
very
just
intrigued
always
by
would
it.
hear about Alabama.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, go to Alabama.
I'm very intrigued by
You know,
it.
it's like
I honestly
Going
could
to
not tell you
Alabama.
to
where.
me, it's like the North Pole.
Alabama.
Where is the North Pole? Is that a real place?
That's up
It,
north.
it kind of really isn't.
How
It's
far?
more of like at the top of the.
Do you know what
Yeah.
Okay, so when Charlie and I were going to the gym, we were talking. This motherfucker talking about polar bears.
Oh, he
Yeah,
loves
yo,
loves
he
them.
loves
He loves polar
Hey,
bears.
after-
He's gonna go to the Toronto Zoo. Get on the trip. I'm pretty sure they got polar bear
Dude,
there.
the funniest thing is like last night we were talking about it at dinner and he's asking Alex
Oh, yeah.
if we know and we're like, no. This guy goes home and like researches it. He,
I love that.
the funniest
I
is
love
like,
it.
dude, he talks the same way as like he's on live. And the guy's like, yeah, buddy Justin, like, you know, I was researching polar bears. So there's in northern Ontario, which has to be the state you guys are in. I'm like,
Well, it's not a state. It's
but like, it's like, there's a place. So then I was like, what's the most northern part of Ontario? And it's this place called like Pike something town.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a 21-hour drive.
There's
The coolest
polar
thing
bears.
would be to like, you imagine like, just doing something where you're like, we're gonna drive from here, which is the most southern part of Ontario.
To the
Port Area
most
has to be the
northern.
most southern
not,
part of
yeah.
Ontario to the most
yeah.
northern.
Yeah.
Would I partake in that? No.
You'd have to have something.
Would I partake in that?
I couldn't.
Absolutely not.
It takes like 24 hours. to get
21 hours in a car.
Yeah.
I don't care. You could break.
You
that
couldn't
out
do
in
that
like-
straight.
No, but I couldn't even break that, dude. I need like 2 weeks to do that. Like,
No, that's
Whoa.
no, maybe not 2 weeks. Maybe not 2 weeks.
That's
Well, man,
That's
we took
insane.
our road trip out to PEI when I was in grade 7. That was an 18-hour drive. So it was a
No, I'm dead.
9-hour.
I'm dead.
No,
No.
a 10 and 8-hour. And dude, it was awful. Once you get there, it's like, it's nice. But then the whole trip, you're low key thinking about
The ride
I
home.
have to do that again.
Yeah.
You know, in a week. So it's like it's always kind of like it doesn't really ruin your vibe, but it's there. It's present.
Yeah.
You know.
You're just thinking about it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
ah.
It's like fuck. But it is what it is. You know.
Fuck PEI.
You've never even been there.
I heard they have like red sand or something.
It's
They
cool.
do.
They have a like it's called like a musical beach or whatever, and it's like when the friction, the sand in your feet make pretty much produces like a musical note. So every time you take a step, it sounds like the music's playing, kind of. So if you're running, like it's kind of cool because that was the beach that we were staying on.
That's awesome.
The seafood there though was insanely good, but we couldn't swim at all
yeah,
because of
I
the
can
time of the year. There were so many jellyfish, like
Yeah.
literally right in on shore that you
Okay,
couldn't
yeah.
get out, and the water was freezing cold, freezing. It was nuts. Like middle of summer, like the water I think was like in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
and that's middle of summer.
Yeah. That's
It was fucking cold.
But you still gotta go in.
Oh, I tried.
You still got it.
Yeah. I definitely tried. Gulf Shores, Alabama Shrimp Festival is a vibe. You know what also would be a vibe? Mardi Gras.
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
Kurt's like, I'm out immediately.
Yeah,
right away, I'm out.
Absolutely.
Justin has
Absolutely.
learned his boundaries and that falls far out of Justin's boundaries.
Yeah.
Nope.
I feel like New Mexico would be cool too.
Dude, what? I'd go to the place where they filmed High School Musicals. That was in New Mexico.
That was in New Mexico?
Yeah. So if you actually watch High School Musical 1, you find out
I
that
did.
they're in New Mexico. Remember Gabriella says that her mom moved and
Oh?
yeah, it was a good little love story. I can't remember what was the capital of New Mexico.
Isn't it Albuquerque?
Yes,
I think you're
yes,
right, yeah.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I don't know why I know
What a
that.
wild place for them to base that movie off of.
I think Breaking Bad was out of there too.
Really?
No,
I never watched that.
It was in
That's-
New Mexico somewhere, wasn't it?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was in New Mexico.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Because I think that's the only reason why I knew it was Albuquerque. Honestly.
This could be true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it. I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's a good ass show.
That was great.
Good ass show.
Great. Dude, I couldn't get into Better Call Saul. I couldn't get into it.
I watched like
Why?
the first season. That's all as far as I got.
Which is crazy because it's so
Dan
highly
is the
spoken about.
TV guy.
I do watch a lot
Dan
of
is
TV.
the movies.
Are you?
TV guy. Yeah. He's the first
Watch
one
it.
I go to if I think I'm gonna get into a show. I cast.
TV
Fair.
movies. I watch a lot of
Yeah.
them.
You're educated on the topic.
Typically, yes.
Yeah.
Depends on what. Not so much into like the lovey-dovey, but
Yeah.
comedy, action. Yeah.
Dan was also my. What would you call? You were like my sidekick in indoor soccer.
No.
You were like I was.
No. I scored the goals.
Dude,
You
no,
just
you
orchestrated them. You orchestrated the goals. I scored them. Because you wouldn't shoot. You wouldn't shoot the ball. What do you want me to do? If you don't shoot the ball, what am I gonna do? I gotta finish. I gotta finish the ball. What am I gonna do?
Oh my god.
I was a sidekick, alright?
Well, then-
But I got scored. What do you want to tell me?
Sidekick that scores.
Oh, let me tell him. I know what you're gonna tell him.
I want
Not the slipping on the field. I won't do you like that. This is when I
It's happened multiple times.
This is when I found out like Dan and I were locked in for life. So we were in grade 2. And we were like, you know, like, how old are you in grade 2? Like fucking 6?
It's 7,
Maybe.
yeah.
7, 8.
Yeah.
So I remember you'll remember this because I remember we were wearing like some bullshit Sabres jersey, the old Buffalo, right? And I remember we were playing this like stupid like slap game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Dan used to have these like weird ass
know you're going.
nosebleeds, right? And like I remember Dan like slapping me, and I remember I slapped Dan, and his nose started bleeding.
Oh shit!
Right,
Just drew it up.
But do you remember in like classrooms where there was the little like not
You had like cubbies. Yeah.
So we were in the cubby room, and Dan. That's where Dan and I were doing our little what
Hey,
dude.
how about you go? Fuck off.
We were doing like a little like
Thank you.
slap thing, right? Like at each other, not like a fucking
Yeah,
but just like
But yeah,
we're going like this, right?
Yeah, it was a
And
slap.
We were doing whatever. I slapped
We're
Dan.
bullshit.
Dan's nose just starts gushing blood, and it was not hard. Like it wasn't
No.
like we were hitting each other, right? Dan's nose is bleeding. So the teacher Dan comes out. Teacher's bleeding. She's like, Dan, what happened to your nose? And I'm there like thinking like I'm going to jail, bro. Like I'm like sketching, right? Because I was gonna slap Dan. Because we both came out, and Dan was like, no, like I did it to myself. And I was like, that's a boy.
That is
For the
boy.
boys, for
That
the
is-
boys.
Dude, that is
No snitching in that fucking grade too.
no
I got
snitching.
I got
No
Say it
snitching.
down.
Good move,
Hands down.
Dude, that reminds me of somebody like good guy move. The video that's going around right now of Patty the Batty ringing the chick's doorbell because his dog took like I guess like just a nasty shit on her front yard. Like and where he's like in the video he's like I can't pick it up with the bag. And then she said like she knew who he was, so she was like, oh that's cool, like I'll take care of it, whatever. And like dude, it's actually jokes. It's just a typical Patty the Batty encounter. It's awesome. Genuine. Yeah, that's Dan. That's Dan the Bad. That's not Jay Coon.
No. We do. I hear that so much. That we look alike.
You are. Yeah, I could see like relativeness.
I don't
I
know.
could see relativeness for
I
sure.
don't know what it is. Even people around here, they're like, "Are you kidding?" I'm like, "No,
No, I'm not.
no, that's a different guy."
Different individual.
Why is there some confusion?
Well,
Fair
then somebody.
Kuhn is here though.
Yeah, Kuhn is here.
Because you imagine you're just thinking I'm talking is coming from Dan's mouth.
I'm a ventriloquist actually.
On
perfectly timed.
Yeah, like
That would be
us out of here.
funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Jokes.
Can we get a side by side? We can try.
Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Or finger heart. My bad. My bad. Panama City. That sounds familiar. Panama City Beach.
That's not in America, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, Florida. There's
Oh,
one
is
in
it?
Florida, then, but then there's Panama.
Yeah,
Panama
I went
City.
there.
Okay.
Have you been there? Panama?
Yeah, I went in grade 7.
How was it?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's the same when you go to any resort in like.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
just like you could go to any country. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
This is true.
No, that's true. You don't get to fully, truly experience it. Like, it's fun and all, but you don't
Yeah.
get to fully experience, like...
You'd have to live there for like.
Well, I just mean, like, at that age. Like, it's...
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't...
no.
Like, it's a blast because you're somewhere else, but, like, you don't, like, properly...
Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, for that age, I guess, like, you're properly experiencing it, but...
Yeah.
A baseball tournament there recently. Very nice, very nice. Very, very nice. The beaches are beautiful. I actually had no idea that was in Florida until you educated me on that. I straight up, for the longest time, like, when there was that meetup, I thought y'all went to Panama. I'm not even joking. I thought you guys straight up went to Panama, but turns out
You didn't. No, because like a group of like the ladies went
Are you
on like a
assuming my
trip.
gender? Alex?
You hit
No,
me with
seriously,
that
are you
card.
actually-
You hit me with that card.
Ice cold. Whoa.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh shit.
Anyway,
man.
we're out with your story.
I lost it.
You lost
It's gone.
Something about Panama.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they took like a trip and like it was in Panama City Beach, but I was like, oh, like they all went to Panama. And
Yeah.
turns out they didn't. It was in Florida.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
The nightclubs. I'm not a big club guy, to be honest with you.
No, you're not.
I'm not a club
I'm
guy.
not a club guy.
Like
You brought Alex to the clubs. Alex is not a club guy.
I'm not a club guy.
I'm a
like,
club guy.
You are a club guy.
I am a club
yeah.
guy. I love him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
You're just like more of a
Like, I like to have-
tavern bar, but like a bar where it's fun.
Yeah.
Talk to some people. Yeah.
Well, it's like Alex is more of like a, I don't know, it's just like a guy's guy who could, you know, you
Yeah,
go down
yeah.
and sit amongst a bunch of like different
different people. You talk to everyone
clubs. I'm
there.
in there, I'm like, this is a fucking hit.
Dude, oh, that's what came up too. Was when we were in London. Your rock paper, because when we were doing the rock paper scissors
my
against random
God.
people outside,
Dude.
I have like 3 different videos of you playing people rock paper scissors.
Bro, I think that should have been a fucking thing. But it's funny when you sent me, what was it, yesterday? When you
Oh.
were like, yo, that's when we left for Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any Snapchat memories anymore.
Mhm.
Deleted.
Yes.
So I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about it, and it's like, dude, there were some goddamn untold stories of Hawaii that like
Oh
we could probably surface
Oh
at
yeah.
this point in time for sure.
Yeah.
One of them was
They almost fight.
No.
No.
One in the fight.
Almost.
No, that was in Vancouver.
Oh.
That was,
Before we were going to Hawaii.
Oh,
That was, like,
right. Okay.
yeah, that was before we were going. Yeah, we almost.
That one's already been surfaced, or
Yeah, that one's been
Yeah,
surfaced.
okay.
Yeah.
Because that was
We
funny.
got-
Like
yeah,
that.
we were like, we almost just got fucking into a fight.
Yeah.
That was
That was
fun.
like-
that was fun.
The Hawaii was the funniest for like Cynthia was just like, you know, there's like people around who will try to like get you to like
like bait you pretty
Bait
much,
you,
like lure you,
like lure you. And
Yeah.
I remember like we were walking down in Waikiki
Yeah.
and like this girl came up like
She
bawling
was
her
from
eyes
Belgium,
out, bawling
supposedly.
her eyes out.
Right.
Supposedly, she's bawling her eyes out.
Yeah.
So we're just like, do you need a cab? Like.
And keep in mind, at this point, we were already a couple deep. Like we were feeling,
I wouldn't expect you any less.
More
I
than
wouldn't
that,
expect you
yeah.
any less.
we were feeling good.
And like we more so like because like she just
Yeah, just
grabbed
trying to
us.
help out.
Yeah. And dude, and then she was like, no, like I just need company. Like we're just going. And I'm like, we're going to this bar. If you want to come and like sit at the table, you can come sit at the table. And then the whole time at the table, like she's saying some like nonsense, bro.
And like her story changed 3 different times. So then like I was like, okay, like that's weird.
But
so
she was trying to get us to go back to this hotel, and we were like, no,
Yeah,
no,
like-
no. And then, but just like, do you need a ride somewhere? Like
we
whatever.
can get you an Uber. Like,
Yeah, like
we'll get you an
whatever. She
Uber
was
back
like,
to
no,
your
no.
place.
Then she started getting more like aggressive with it, and that's when like I remember Alex went to the bathroom. I tailed Alex to the bathroom. I was like,
No, she was like, oh yeah, you tell me, we're like, we gotta go.
We
So
gotta
we
go.
went back up, and she's like, oh,
Yes.
are the bathrooms that I gotta go? So she went to go, and we were like,
yeah.
see ya, and we were,
But we had like the
Out of
bartenders like asking us like what the fuck dude, this girl was just like crying at the table and what like
yeah.
I think that was just like the naive like Canadian in us being like
Oh yeah,
you
and
know
we're
like
this
trying
is-
to
well, we
get,
felt
like,
bad. We're
we
like,
just
oh,
felt
like
bad.
she's hysterically
and we're trying
crying.
to like on the street and you're thinking like but it's like oh
And then
Yeah,
Cynthia's like, like they'll do that, like and then they'll bring you back to the hotel room, and once you get there, like 5 guys come out, beat the shit out of you, rob you, and then
Oh shit.
And nothing beats
Yeah,
like,
so
I've
it's like-
actually never experienced like,
Yeah, that's not good.
obviously.
no,
just
we're
most-
from here, a small town.
Yeah,
that don't happen here.
That don't
No,
happen
but like
here.
you go to Hawaii, yeah, bro. Like, they're like
targeted.
Right, yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
I can't say racist, but like kind of.
Yeah.
Because we would get called when we walked. I remember walking into a cafe and getting called some boy. What was that?
A Howley boy. They used to
And they
have
would serve- dude,
kill
they
the
were
Howley
so-
day
They
at
would
school.
serve you?
No,
They used to have
dude,
kill the Howley
they
day at
wouldn't
school,
even,
so they
like-
would keep their kids home because
Yeah. Which is
it's
like
insane.
Like
listening
I don't know
to
the history. of
listening
it,
to Cynthia
but-
and Doug talk. Well, Doug is the one like
Yeah,
because he went to school there. Is like listening to him talk about it's really interesting because
Yeah.
like this like you just it's not something you typically hear about Hawaii, obviously. So it's like when you hear more about like the day-to-day life and like how it used to be and every like it's cool.
But like, dude, I remember
Crazy.
going into a cafe and like it was like just mad disrespectful. Like
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's like
Yeah, especially in a cafe, you're expecting not. I'm just here for
Well,
my
it's just
coffee.
like coffee.
Well, you can tell when somebody
Pleasant,
like
respectful.
jokingly or
And
friendly
they're like,
says
dude,
something.
they would just
for
like,
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like imagine like walking up to the till and them not saying a word to you, like not even looking at you, and then you
Yeah.
have to be like, hey, like,
Yeah.
and they're like, what do you want? And I'm just like,
Oh,
fuck.
like
and then,
now.
like,
really just
two guys working by the espresso machine just like saying like Howley boy or whatever, like, and I'm just like like what?
Yeah.
So does that just
Dude.
mean like white boy or something? Like
Pretty
much,
yeah, exactly.
pretty much.
Yeah. And because like
was kind of
obviously
the first
we're
I was
not
like,
from Hawaii or
yeah.
anywhere tropic, so we are clearly tourists. Like the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
we're
yeah,
dressed,
yeah, yeah.
everything, like we are tourists.
And it
So
doesn't
like
help
when you're walking
around with a fucking camera either.
Yeah.
And then like it kind of put into perspective like what people who actually deal with that on a day-to-day may go through in like
Yeah.
certain areas, so you're just like wow.
yeah,
And that kind of, not to
the-
say it speaks to like the privilege that we have, but like until you go to a place like that where it's like you're not the, you know, like you're
Yeah.
kind of like the fucking, not enemy, but like you're gonna get your
It's-
shit talked
yeah,
to you
yo.
at the end of the day.
How about this was just brought up? How about in Vancouver when you went up and you were trying to pull your little midget porn like skit on that guy at the Marriott and he was not having it, and then we checked into our hotel at Texas and says we can't film anything or anything in any main space
You
in a
probably
Marriott
know about
anymore
this.
because
So,
now it's
like,
on our account. Like we
We're
can't.
like,
Yeah, and it was a
this
joke.
was like, that was probably like the height of like my dumbass shit saying whatever I wanted to.
putting on the red.
Oh, we'd go into office
Red
buildings
alert.
and Kroon would give a whole spiel on how like
and then that Marriott thing made me realize like this ain't fucking really worth it, because like one, it's just like I'm just doing this for fun. Like this is not like my narrative.
Yeah.
But like in Vancouver, we're like saying like we were outside the hotel and then it kind of became a scene. Like the guy was just doing his job, but a little bit of a dick.
Oh, he was like the
And
guy
then-
that's black and white. Like
And then
there's
and then
Yeah.
we check into the Marriott in Texas, and they're like it literally had a flag on our Marriott membership saying like these guys cannot film here, and it was just so stupid. But mind you, like I'm saying, probably because in their eyes they have to treat it like like if you look at it
It's
from
something
their
they're
eyes
actually
and like
watch out
that's
for.
their job, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, this is fucking dumbass kid coming in here saying like
And-
they're filming it when we're not.
And they have to think about their other guests or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it just disrupts our other
Like
guests.
he was like,
whatever.
what? I don't know. It was just
Something
like
like
something. It would be funny to see that clip again because that guy was pissed.
Dude, or the clip of you walking into the fucking the one cafe on Homer Street, and you walked in after we did the 3 in a row. We did a review of 3
I
cafes
do,
in a row,
yeah.
and then the worst one, he got a massive sign and walked in. It was like
remember
it's
that,
like he made like a big thing. Dude, he walks in, he does this whole thing. People just kind of look. Nobody literally gave a fuck. Like their employees were actually laughing. Like they were like, yeah,
Even though
fuck,
that was kind
probably.
of funny.
Yeah, and then they just walks out, and like I was like, oh, I was expecting At least someone would
reaction,
be
like, get out or whatever.
yeah, or like an employee to come out and be like, yo, like, you
Yeah.
can't be, but no, they didn't give a flying fuck.
What are you
And
gonna
then
do?
the outside, Kuhn stood out there with a sign for a bit saying this is the worst coffee or whatever, cappuccino on Homer Street. And then,
And that was
yeah.
the first time I had like, dude, you have to. Dude,
It was fucked.
I had no social media until these motherfuckers. So like, that was the first bit of people messaging me like a little bit of hate.
Yeah. You're like, shit.
And now it's like every other day.
You can just breathe and get something message towards you. Like, God
It was
damn.
kind of funny though.
Fucking right. The American side, oh.
I
That
don't
was
know,
just
man.
the
It was it
early
was
days.
Different, yeah.
We were on a right bend. The
I think it was
first.
just like so. Yeah. Well, I think it was like we both just like quit our jobs. We were like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I also treat it like you never had that like university.
Oh,
or
I never
college
did, yeah,
experience.
no.
Like, you never had that like where we go to different. You know, like
So that was
time.
it, yeah.
Because like you just didn't have it.
That was my freshman 15
That
year.
was like, dude.
But, but I turned it to freshman 40. And I've been packed and right on.
But then it's like now we kind of have like fallen into like where we should, you know,
Yeah.
be respectively in our positions. We go do something again.
Oh yeah,
for like
for
a month
sure.
or something. It'll be
Especially
like,
with
it'll
the
be
experience
really,
and mindset that we have.
and I think it's like we both
From it.
realize where it's like, yo, drinking like
Not efficient.
It's not. Well, it's just like not like we're a little like we're past that. I'd like to say.
Oh, 100%. I could not
well,
do
it's
that
like
anymore.
fun, but it's like at the same once in a while. But it's like,
Once in a while.
But I think it's like we both just sort of like grew out of it because it was just in a me and like I've never crushed
I've never
more
drank so much in my life.
in my goddamn life.
I used to. Before we left, I barely drank. Barely.
How many would you say? Alright, so over a trip, how many packs of Bud Light did you say? you
Okay, well, I'll put it this way. When me and Kuhn were in Vancouver and we'd do our lives, we would buy a case and then 6, and then go back to the beer store after and buy another 12. Every time we went live. And they were mostly shotguns, too. Like, we were
It was like,
shotgunning
I remember
a lot.
dude. I remember shot. I think I'm not saying it like oh fucking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like we were shotgunning like 8 beers, 10 beers, and it was just like not like I couldn't do that now.
No way.
There's
I
just
could not.
No way,
No.
man. I don't have.
That was like my college.
My body would
years,
actually
right?
reject it.
My
now.
body-
Like, they
That
would
was like
reject
my
it.
college years. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
do what I used to do in college.
No, that-
Like, I can't.
But it's like it's not
even
even that like long ago in retrospect. But it's
No.
like at the same time, I remember going, dude. I remember Hawaii when just we'd go to the Costco and we found out how cheap beer was.
Oh, yeah. You're coming with me.
30 packs for $20.
Yeah.
Double up. And then it's like, yeah, we gotta go back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Remember when we go, and there was no more Bud Lights, and we're like, holy fuck, we bought
It
more.
was
Like it might not have been us, but like it hit a point where they just had no more Bud Light in stock at all.
Yeah, in Vancouver.
In
especially.
Vancouver, yeah,
Dude, there was
Vancouver.
one place we go to in Vancouver. It was right on Homer Street, right on the corner of Homer.
That's what was so
whatever that
dangerous.
name
Like
was.
we could walk out of our apartment building and be inside their version of the LCBO
Yeah.
within 2 minutes easily.
Yeah.
Like, and that's
And, like,
generous.
And then like there's like
And
that many, or just
dude,
that one just happened to be.
That one, no, like they were actually, other than
Three
that,
of the
it was
guys, like,
kind of pushed out.
I just remember like 3 of the guys would just know who we were by the end of it. I was like, hey man, we gotta leave now.
Yeah, we got
They know our names.
So
They're
then-
no longer asking for ID.
No,
But yeah, then
it's
we
funny.
go
And then
to
I think
Costco.
I think where it really got like maybe Florida was also like little
A lot.
body, a little
Yeah.
lot, but
That was the first, yeah.
that was when I think it really started taking a toll on you.
Oh yeah, my
Because,
body
like,
was starting
you
to
were,
like
like,
actually like.
Because but like you also were just like doing it, going on live, and you had to do it.
Yeah, yeah, and it was like
just
night after
it was just
night
night after night.
till 2 in the morning. Oh yeah, Cynthia's in here. She goes, the kitchen sink was overflow of Bud Light skeletons. That's so.
I would love one day to just go back to that fucking place, man. See
Oh,
those
yeah.
places. But like, dude, I would say, yeah, like that American. I'd love to like. I think if it was like you dip in somewhere for like a month and a half, it would be a little different. Like obviously have the fun once.
Yeah,
but
but it wouldn't be
a
like
lot
that.
different. No,
No. It'd
I
be
just-
fun,
we
but
couldn't,
not-
man.
No.
Well, it's also like things are a little different now, right?
Yeah.
There's more obligations and stuff, but like, I don't think there was ever a time period where it was just more fun.
Oh yeah, no, that
And
was
it came with
yeah.
its a little like fair share of fuck ups because
Oh yeah.
dude, never being in front of a goddamn camera and not realizing what you say, you know.
And there's no
like,
rule book to
there's no
follow or
rule
anything.
book,
you
it's
know,
like,
it's
oh,
all.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's kind of jokes, man.
Yeah, I like to think of it though. We made them, but we also learned from them.
Oh,
So it's like okay, like at least we
yeah.
didn't usually make the same mistake twice. Like you know, like it happened, and we're like fuck,
Nothing is like,
reevaluate, and go from there.
I think the dumbest I can like say this comfortably now, like I'm in a very secure relationship. When we went on live with those two girls in Vancouver,
Yeah.
that was probably the dumbest thing
I don't know. Like I was pretty. Yeah. I remember spurts.
I don't.
Like it was one of those. Like, I was
I
pretty.
don't.
It's not good
I'm not
when he
good.
doesn't remember what
No,
was going on.
yeah, like-
I just remember waking up with messages like it was just bad, and not even anything was being. It was just like
Yeah.
stupid, not like.
And we were very drunk.
Drunk.
Very drunk.
Or
Yeah.
like when the Airbnb host of our thing saw Alex on live.
Yeah, dude. Like literally within our first week of staying at the place, like he's like, "Oh yeah, I was just in your live."
And I'm like,
No,
hey, dude, we're,
that wasn't me.
we're in this motherfucker's place just like trying to cook spaghetti, like
Yeah.
chugging beers in aprons.
Literally whipping spaghetti at each other to see if it would stick, and we're like, "Oh, it's ready then." Instead of the
ready.
wall, will it stick the coon?
And then,
Oh my god.
but to me, I think it's like, it would be really cool because like doing the whole Vancouver thing, you go to the US, it's like super secure. I would love to do like, even if it was now, I mean, obviously just with like work-wise, it's a little different for all of us, but like a month or 2 months where it's like going somewhere different. Like
Yeah.
the Australia, New Zealand thing intrigues me, or like doing something in
Oh yeah, like overseas.
something like
is
different
like-
where
yeah.
it's like where because we tried to do it.
Yeah, we were gonna
literally
go
had
to
the and we
Amazon.
found we had it like
Yeah.
set up. We found
Yeah.
the guy set up, and it was just like with the
all the
vaccines, it was all the
vaccinations, and we
Yeah.
weren't home at the time, and it was like, holy fuck.
And it was also
COVID made everything
and like
so much
we won't
Yeah,
for sure.
we won't point not
Yeah.
either of us, but there who we wanted to go. There was people who didn't want to get certain things, and
Yeah.
which is like fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's like when we looked at it, we were just dude. We had it. I would love
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh,
if
me
it was
too.
done properly.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
it would just be so cool to go. Not even be like, oh, good film content to do you.
It'd just be
just for
cool
the
to go.
experience. Like it would just be
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's it's unlike anything we could see, even if we did go to the States. Like it's just nowhere. But to the other things. Yeah, there's like a couple of the time, like that's the shitty part about like the short trips. Like the best were when we were in the areas for like a
I
month
don't
or a
think-
couple weeks,
well,
because it was like
when we both are like,
well, like
you know, the
how
best.
we were doing it, because we would drink. So it was like if we were only there for a couple days, most of that time we're hungover as fuck. Well, at least I was, because my body just does not react
Well,
the
like
same after.
I was as well, but I could like.
But he could
get
function,
up, I
yeah.
could function, but like Alex, and you can't expect somebody to like function after shit like that.
No.
That consecutively.
No, that can
Like at
but,
the
like,
start, it was decent.
But you look at like every trip where we're like, yo, that was like the best.
yeah.
it was like longer periods of time.
Yeah.
Because if you have stretches, it just allows for more time to.
And
But
you
I
kinda
also
get-
think I would like to say we're way more mature because for me it
Oh,
was like
100%.
Miami was like when I realized I was like, yo, I can't do this anymore. Like
Yeah.
not to that extent.
Yeah.
But I think it was just if dude, you could grab we could grab however, whoever,
Yeah.
and it would be fun. But like it would also, I would like to say it would come from like we'd have our fun for sure.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of nights, but it would not.
It wouldn't be like, yeah.
the same, and I think it would probably be more favorable for like you.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because I'd actually be able to fucking.
Well, no, but like in the sense of like, it would just, yeah, like it would be more favorable in the sense we could have like, because when we had
Oh,
Florida,
yeah.
Hawaii, Vancouver, it was like, okay, here are the things we're doing, but we have a month to do them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Austin was a little tough because it was just like, dude,
I left for most of Austin.
you weren't really there.
I was there for the last 2.5 days. 3 days.
and then I was like, Arizona, we're all COVID fucking ridden.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
We
That
went
was
to
such
Austin,
a fucking shit
to New
flight
York.
that day.
New York was just like a bender, and then
Yeah.
we were there for 2 days, and then Austin or Arizona. I'd like to go. Arizona would be the place I'd go back for like a long stretch of time.
Oh, me too. I like.
Like I'd go back to
I like
Arizona for like
Arizona.
a month
Yeah, I really like Arizona.
if it was set up properly, but
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
'cause
for
it-
sure.
yeah, Arizona's it's cool.
Felix warm there. It's always nice summer
That's how
warm.
we eat cookies.
no,
Yeah,
dude, fuck those
cookies.
things, man.
Oh man,
Literally knocked me out, bro.
What's that?
The cookies
in Hawaii, like
Yeah, I
we had like 2 like memorable nights where it was just fucking funny.
Like,
No, like
We're
we were just
talking-
well, like we like it didn't hit us where we're like
Okay.
like zombified or
As
like
soon as you said
sketching. Like,
hit
we
us,
were just
that's
having
what I-
fun. Like we were like it was just perfect. Like,
Yeah.
we were vibing.
Yeah.
The one night especially.
just
full
Just
cookie or half
Oh, like
cookie?
half.
Because
I like-
full cookie sometimes
No,
will just
like-
you don't know
I could-
nothing.
Yeah.
You don't know what
The
happened.
one I
Yeah.
ate like a bit, and like the reason why I literally cannot smoke weed is because I get in my head and it makes me like just not. It's not good for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
But like that was just so much fun, man. Like I was
Yeah.
uncontrollably like.
Yeah.
I've been there.
But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good stuff. Oh yeah, you just shoved the whole cookie in your mouth. Or the first night when we were in the party cabin, and it hit me, and like we were already drinking for hours at this point, and then just talking in the party cabin, like me, Kuhn, Captain Doug, and
Cynthia.
Cynthia and John. Oh, yeah, Jonathan came out too. He ended up coming out. And like, man, I ended up sitting in like the one bar stool, and I was like this.
Right, Jonathan?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
I've been there, but like drinking. I like where you're just sitting there. You're like,
Oh, dude! As soon as the edible hit me, like my I couldn't open my eyes anymore, and I was just slumped, and then I'd kind of pop up, and like you're kind of there, like you're hearing things going on, but
You know
you're
what's
not
happening, it's just you
processing
know.
it, and so you're kind of in the conversation. I'm like, no, I don't know. And then you pop back up, and it's like, oh. And then we go to leave. And Kuhn's hanging on the side of the golf cart, and I made a little turn, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh no!" And you just see Kuhn just boom right out of the golf cart, start rolling, and like out there, it's not like the dirt, like there it's red dirt, so it's stains your clothes. I ruined like 2.
I had so many
Yeah.
clothes that just to this day, I kept one pair of my white like Nike shorts that I just like stained with this red thing. I'm like, I'm gonna keep these, and then just as like a funny memory, it'd be like
Yeah.
this is. Then the rest of them, I'm like, yo, I can't.
These gotta go.
Like these gotta go.
Oh my god, yeah.
But yeah, no, Hawaii was like that was fun, man. Hawaii was so much fun.
It was fun. It was awesome. Yeah, the Phoenix fiasco was fucking. That was. Were we in Phoenix at that point or Tucson? No, we were in Tucson. No.
Oh.
Yes, it
The
was.
guy on the fucking side of the road. That was another sketchy scenario, dude. You remember walking from when we were in? No, this was.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that was-
back. That was. A
This was when we
sketchy
just got over
scenario.
COVID. Yeah.
And like. motherfucker.
That was
We
another
were
night I
like
thought we were
just
about to.
chilling in this like hotel because Chris, Alex, and I, we all just had COVID, so we're just bedridden, like we're just in our rooms,
Yeah,
like
your shoes.
not doing anything. And it was like the only thing we could do was just like walk to the corner store,
A Circle
walk
K,
outside.
the most sketchy Circle K. Like people
And
actually
I've never-
sleeping
dude.
inside of it.
They were like,
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah,
like
it
it
was
was,
different.
it was more sketchy. It was more sketchy than like any rundown convenience store in Buffalo I've ever seen. No,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah,
like, it
no,
was
I
like-
agree.
They
Yeah.
were like, they would.
Yeah.
It was like the type of place where they would lock the doors and they would like people
Let people in,
you
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
But yeah, well, we come outside and these two guys are like talking shit to this one chick or whatever that like clearly cannot stick up for herself or anything. So then Kuhn said something. He's like, "Oh, like fuck, like leave her alone" or something like that, right? And then they didn't follow us or anything at the start, and we just kept walking. And then we get a little bit further down the road, and then they just start hauling ass to catch back up to us, just hauling ass and come back up. And then it was literally the one guy that was saying shit and like just trying to be like the tough guy. And,
Yeah.
and then his buddy was like literally back there just smoking a blunt, not giving a flying fuck. He was just chilling there. Like, why is this guy like, you know, like you could tell he wasn't really
Yeah, he was
about
not.
this. Like
Yeah.
he didn't really care. And then this guy's all up trying to be a tough guy, and Kuhn's not backing down. He's like, "What? Like, what, man? You were picking on this. Like, what do you like? You know, like."
Yeah.
And then the guy ended up just fucking off. Like,
Of course. I mean,
it was, he was like, "Yeah, well, you know, like, yeah." And then he tried to
Not
make it
like
seem
I'm
like,
some tough guy either. Like,
Yeah, it was
no, you can't.
It's more just like
a girl.
it was more so this guy
It was just
thought he could scare us,
Yeah.
and it did not work. And it was like, and then once he realized that, he kind of like shut up and moved on. And
yeah.
then it was like, okay. But
Bars on the windows for real.
yeah, no, it was just such a like interesting situation to say the least.
And that was in Toledo, you said?
No, that was in Phoenix, right by the
Oh,
airport.
okay.
We were staying at the one.
Just this, just like
Yeah.
this like stupid ass little airport hotel,
Yeah.
and they were, man, it was just like, wake up.
Somebody says,
Go sit in the
Canadians
pool.
not doing the we could get shot math.
Yeah.
That's not
well,
something
we're not
that-
used to nothing like
We're
that.
not used to that. Where it's
No.
like, but I also like during that, me not that time specifically, but I've also learned like when.
Yeah, sometimes
Say
it's
my
better
shit.
to not
Yeah.
say anything.
But like, we would like wake up, right? Wait for a bit. We just like congregate in this room, chill, because we couldn't go do anything.
Yeah.
And then like grab Uber Eats, figure out what we were doing. Alex was going live,
Go sit in the pool.
go sit in the pool.
Literally Uber Eats wine.
And then,
Wine?
Yeah. And then sit in the hot tub at night.
And then one time,
It's a good night.
Alex and I got really drunk in the hot tub.
With
yeah,
some
oh
wine?
no, like,
Yeah, no,
like we
Alex
crushed
got-
4 bottles.
Yeah, like Alex
Oh
and
my
I
God.
No, we got like
I do
really
puking.
drunk.
I don't think
We
I've
were,
ever been
no, we
wine
were
from
bickering
like-
back and forth.
Yeah,
and
I
it
was
just
not-
making no sense
no
and just
sense.
repeating the same points back and forth in a different.
I
slightly-
like to like it's constituted is like I call it like a very skilled relationship Alex and I have to like the shit that from where it started to like
What it is.
not even like that part, but like just like everything like being living together and like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
doing different things and stuff and not having a single fucking fight. And
No.
the only time we ever came close to a fight was us literally reiterating the same shit to each other in a hot tub, but 4 bottles of wine.
Like I was trying to say something and I would pause, look over my shoulder, throw up, and then look back and continue bickering. And we would, and then it was later that night is when we got into the shit with that dude because we're like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go to Circle K, like let's go get something.
Yeah, but like we like that was like the one time, man. I remember because I think it started where like I think it was something so stupid how it started. You said
I don't remember, man.
I kind of do. It was like I think it was like you were like, online. You're like, I'm calling it a night or something.
No, I said I'll be
And
back. I'd be back. Or
no, I don't
maybe
even know
I
if
did
you
call.
said. I think you called it, and then you went into like Phoebe's.
Oh
line.
yeah.
I was like, dude, maybe I told her, I was like, yo, dude, like, you know, it's your thing, but like, maybe don't do that. Like,
And then I just
right
snapped.
away, like, and then I was just like, what, man? What?
and like you know, like I never do that. So I was like,
No,
that's how you know I was fucked.
well,
Fucked.
and it's just, but it's like, it's so funny to just think that, like,
That's the closest we've ever had to
the
like an
closest-
argument.
I don't
Like,
even think like where it's like, yeah, no.
and it wasn't even real.
It
It wasn't
like
even
an
real.
argument.
Like it was like.
Alex just like I'm just being like, dude, you shouldn't do that. And Alex just like being like,
But that was totally like our conversation after was totally like unrelated.
Yeah.
Like cause and then it was
and then we
like,
just started cuddling in the hot tub.
Yeah, yeah. And it was like, and then
That really
well,
is-
then that fucking guy and his girlfriend came and sat down in the hot tub, and then we started chatting with them and just like
Dude.
shooting the shit. And,
I think like
oh,
the
it was
amount of,
fucked.
I would like to say the amount of like people that I have come across in like traveling with like drunk conversations is like it should be a fucking reality TV show.
Oh, I saw.
itself, man. Like,
I saw a post and it was so accurate. It was like, I wonder how many people have come across blackout me and have thought, what a creature. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, for the most part, I hold myself back pretty well, but you know damn well, I'm like, fuck.
What's up?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
What's up there? What's up, Pete?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
It was like, but the thing is like you always had that like, kind of like Alex was sort of like I could always like, not it was like my moral compass, but it was like that common ground.
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
could
yeah.
like look at where Alex was and like level myself.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
I've seen you, Goon.
Yeah.
I know. You don't gotta explain it to me.
Oh, man. It's fucking, yeah. Well, then I hit a point because we just weren't good influences on each other. So it was like, you know, like we have one
Deviants,
idea, and the other
deviants.
person wouldn't shut down the idea. So next thing you know, we're fucking doing it.
We're doing it.
It's like, oh boy.
Or like, dude, I just remember like going from Calgary to Vancouver, and then when we went to Vancouver, and it was like in that airport. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, this was another good one too. Eve brought up. This was from Hawaii. When we were blasted, and you wanted to find a way to get down to Chinatown to go find that club that everybody was talking about. In Waikiki, you wanted to go to China.
I don't even remember.
And I was
I didn't
just
know they
sitting
had
there,
Chinatown.
and I was
Yeah.
like, Kuhn, we're not going to Chinatown. I'm like, no. And this was before we even stayed in Waikiki and experienced that. I was like, I'm not going to stay in Chinatown and
Before I
here.
experience what's
Because we
going on
saw it during the day, and
Mine
like, there
does.
was
It
some
takes like
sketchy
a
people
mile
walking
and a
around.
half to get from like Hampton to like.
Yeah, to the road. So it was like,
So it's like
fuck.
we had no chance, and I'm like, we'll walk, bro.
We'll walk it.
Yeah. It was fucking.
We'll get there. It might be tomorrow, but we'll get there.
Oh, it was fucking awesome. So funny.
No, like the only thing there is like, yeah, to that I don't even know, bro. Like, closest maybe like drunk conversations and shit with like, I don't know, man. There's just too many people at so many places.
So many. Yeah. So many different nights.
I really wonder what some of my drunk interactions with just random people are. You know?
Right.
Like I wonder what they think. Like you said earlier, it's just like, what did they honestly think of me if they're sober and I'm hammered?
Yeah, we got no
What's the real consensus of what I just said to that person? Like,
Yeah. No, it's so true. Like, yeah, I've had it multiple times where I'm like, did that really just happen? It's already one?
Yeah, we should probably cut.
Yeah, I gotta fucking snooze.
Yeah, we got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. We got
Yeah, we should
productive
cut.
day. All right, ladies, we're gonna call it here. It's been a great night. Good chats. It's been fun. We will be back tomorrow at some point, so stay tuned on Twitter. Have a great night. Sleep well, and as always, love you. Bye.